I know. Birds. Quit busting them, okay? Remember a few videos? The birds are telling me my lettuce never came through, and I know that. Remember a few videos? I don't know if you saw them. You can go back and see them. But, by the way, this is a holly. You ever see this? It's a holly tree. Those are beautiful during Christmas time because they got those little red balls on them. You see right here? See the little red ball? They're very sharp though. These hit the ground and you have a bare foot and oh, that hurts. But anyway, this is a holly. It's in the evergreen family. It stays green all year, you know? All right, yeah, let's check it out. See over here, remember when I planted this a few weeks ago? I had the 2 boards. Look at that, nothing. Nothing, guys, nothing. But I know what I did wrong. I should have started the lettuce like in March in my greenhouse, but I will start it again. It's a hardy plant. You can do it again in the fall. About 45 days before the first frost. So we're gonna try to grow some lettuce, all right? But right now what I'm gonna do is let me see if I can put that right there. It's a little difficult. It might drop. If it does, I'm sorry. Okay. You see that shit over there? It fell. You see that shed over there? That's coming down, a brand new shed. You could look back at a few videos where I'm at Lowe's looking at some sheds. Well, yeah, gonna try to get another shed. All right, let's just do this here real quick. Let's see if we can, oh, I know what we can do. You always gotta have wood hanging around, right? We got plenty, there we go, look at that, professional platform. All right, what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to grow some radishes. This is my greenhouse. Pretty neat greenhouse. Here's some radishes. Now what it says here, you can grow it early spring, right? Or you can grow it, it says recommended 4 to 6 weeks before your average last frost date. And when the soil temperature is 40 degrees or 60 to 85 degrees. Successful sowing every 1 to 2 weeks until last spring or late spring, which is kind of now. And sow again in late summer until 4 weeks before your average first frost. So we're kind of like late spring. We're gonna try it. Let's see if we can grow some radishes. Now radishes, you all know what radishes are, but some people like them, some don't. And I'm gonna, you know, you can just wash them off and just eat it like that. It's so good for you. You know, I heard that if you just eat radishes, it'll wipe a common cold right out. All right, so I'll put my hat on like this because I think it's too dark. All right. All right, let's see. We're gonna get some dirt in here. All right, this is gonna be the dirt. We're just gonna take handfuls of dirt. I'm using a pot like this. I guess this is probably a 12-inch diameter. So we'll fill this up. This bucket over here, this Home Depot one. See, I drilled some holes in the bottom because I want to see if I can grow some potatoes. I heard you can just grow them right out of a pot. Let's get this filled. And we're gonna grow some radishes, and we're gonna try some. Oh, there's an earwig. He's running for his life. Yeah, this is a pretty good little greenhouse. But I really got to utilize it. I just haven't. Been kind of using it as storage, you know. All right, let's put that right here like that. Sorry for the poor cinematography. We're gonna cut this, and let's see what kind of seeds we have. Ah, little ones. Little ones. Let's see what it says about sowing. because you got to be so, the little seeds, row space 12 inches, seed spacing 1 inch apart. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go like this, guys. So I'm just gonna take the seeds, put them out here on the board. Yeah, these are cheap enough, you know, I get. So we'll go like a little one here, just a few, about an inch. Here's an inch away, right? Yeah, I mean, who cares? Works out, works, don't. If it don't, I'll just buy some radishes at the store. That's it. I think that's gonna be it. And we're gonna put some over here. I mean, I don't know. All right. And that's that one. Oh, I was gonna do some carrots, but I plumb ran out of pots. I don't have enough dirt. I guess I can do this. We'll put the rest in. What the heck? Take the rest of the dirt. We'll just dump it in here like this. All right. We can always add some more. We can always add some more dirt to it, right? And here's our carrots. Let's see if we can do some carrots, guys. So we're gonna cut the top. All right. Let's see what the carrot seeds look like. I really should try some more of these radishes over here. I should have more dirt for that. Let me see something. How deep should you put the carrots? You guys know, you're probably watching me, telling me right on the camera, like, you're supposed to do it like this. I know. I just don't know. What is it? Seed depth 1/4 inch. Seed spacing 1 inch. Row spacing 6 inches. All right, so, and I don't know how much dirt you need. Wow, this one packet goes up to 40 feet of sowing. So what we're gonna do is 1 row, 6 inches. So let's say this is a row, 2, this is 6. That'll be your other row right there, right across the pot. Let's sprinkle these out. I don't care. They're cheap enough. Oh, look at these little seeds. What do you do with little seeds? What do you put 3 in? 3 tiny seeds? No, you can't. That can't be possible. How about we grow carrots with the radishes together? I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna, you know, sprinkle them across like that. When they're this small, I think you just do a row, you know? Just do a row, don't be afraid of that, right? Yeah, imagine I put the carrots with the radishes. Be like Frankenstein, like, did you put the radishes with the carrots, Igor? Yes, master. And you made some evil monster carrot radish. That's what the movie will be called. Evil radish monster. Evil carrot radish monster. All right, enough of that joke. All right, guys, we got it in, you know. That's all I can say. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, all right? What I got, I guess I can put those seeds back for some other time. And that's it. Over here's a garden. Did I show you this? It's a garden. Nothing's coming up yet. Looks like I'm growing grass. Let's see. Nope. Takes a few days. Oh yeah, maybe this is. I don't know. I don't think so. I think that's just, you never know. What I got in here is I got yellow squash and green pepper. And you know what I'm doing over here? Check this out. This is like got seeds in it, and you lay this fabric out and it's got seed in it, You got to water it like 2-3 times a day because I'm trying to grow grass. You know? But no luck. Well, we'll see. It takes a few weeks. If that fails, what I'm going to do is just buy sod and put the sod right down. You know, pieces of sod. All right, so we got our plant. I got these from, this is a New Guinea Impatiens. They're dry. You know how you check to see if it's properly moist? You just put your finger up to here. And if it's kind of damp, it's good. But we'll give it some water tonight. I think it's supposed to rain here in New York tomorrow. This plant don't look that good. Nah, it looks terrible. I bought it that way from Lidl. Just doesn't look good. You gotta talk nice to it. Hey, happy Memorial. What's the matter, huh? Need a little fertilizer? Might give it some fertilizer, you know? Yeah, we got this one. This one's pretty cool. Yeah. I don't know. Hope so. Come on, plants. And over here, I put the squirrel food. And it's so funny because they'll come over here. They'll climb down, upside down. They'll go right in here. I want to paint this thing like yellow. Yeah. Yeah. Look at those little rows of trees, huh? They're going to be nice. They'll grow about 14 feet. You know, I got some tomatoes over here. Got the tomato plants. All right. So they'll be giving me some tomato plants. Now you see these here? These are my hibiscus, the tropical ones. Right there, those two. They're starting to flower up. They get beautiful, man. I can't wait to show you that big, you know, beautiful red flower heads on them. I mean, really big, almost as wide as that. This is my wife's potato. It broke. I hope she don't get mad. She's trying to grow the leaves. She does something with the leaves. And this is going to be just onion. I think that's the beginning of it. Everything takes so long to grow, you know? And then this flower over here, we're gonna break it up in threes, and we're gonna go boom, boom, put them in one of these pots, you know? Well, that's about it. Thanks for the little walking around the garden. And hopefully I can show you some radishes and carrots, all right? Stay tuned for more. Thanks, guys.